What's up, tricksters? My name is Charlatan. I'm the Valorant Challenger player from closed beta and a former esports professional player in CSGO and PUBG. Today I'm going to explain you what is Valorant Faceit, how can you make an account and how to play it. But the major question is, should you even consider playing it? Majority of you want to play Valorant on a professional level, and in order to become a professional player, you need to improve every single day. In front of yourself you have many options and ways in which you can improve. You have this practice range, you have unrated games, you have the ranked matchmaking, community platforms, scrims in custom games, and practicing alone on custom servers. Each one of these things will make you better and improve in something else. For example, practice range, Covex, AimLab, aimbots, and software like those will improve your aim and reflexes, while on the other hand, practicing alone on the custom servers will let you improve your movement, peeking, pre-aiming, ability usage, and communication if you use my personal training routines. And scrims in custom games against other teams and players is the best way to improve as an esports competitive team. But at the end of the day, if you don't have any teams, if you're a lonely rider, even if you are the best player in the world with perfect aim, ultimate game knowledge, unreachable game sense, you won't reach the professional status if nobody has ever heard about you, if those organizations don't know that you actually exist. You need to put your name out there. People need to remember you for something, for some achievement, some tournament, some play, some elo rating that will say, this guy is goddamn good. That is why playing on community platforms and in ranked matchmaking is extremely important. One more important thing for all of you that want to become professional players in Valorant, if you're already top ranked player with polished skills and game knowledge, is networking and communication. You need to build your own brand, you need to build your own name in this game. One way to do it is through YouTube, Twitch, and other social platforms. The other way to do it is through reaching the highest ranks, asking other semi-pro or pro players to play with you, etc. You need to constantly prove yourself to others in order to get noticed by teams and organizations. I will talk more about these topics in my future videos, but today I want to explain you the purpose of Faceit and what should you play when ranked matchmaking comes out. Faceit is a community-driven platform / website for ranked matchmaking, professional hubs, and esports tournaments. The platform gained its popularity through Counter-Strike Global Offensive years and years ago. If you wanted to become a professional player in CSGO, you had to, and you still have to, prove yourself either on Faceit or ESEA as a team or solo queue machine. That is how Stubby2K, professional CSGO player for Team Liquid now, got noticed years ago in ESEA PUGs. The platform has many games on it, but it is mainly used by CSGO and PUBG players. The main reason for that is because those two games have the best integration on their website. The other games are kinda meh, to be honest, like they're nothing that special. Valorant still doesn't have the full support on Faceit, which means that there are no official Faceit public games, but you're able to play in community hubs and tournaments and earn some prizes, money, or just simply get noticed by other players, teams, or organizations. Before I explain you how Faceit works and how can you add the account, how you can connect everything and play the Faceit and why you should even play Faceit, let's start with creating your account. Down in the description below you have this link right here, which I'm gonna copy paste in my description, and just copy paste that link in your address bar here. Then you're going to be invited on Faceit by me. I already have the account, so I don't have to make it. You just need to put your name, like a nickname that you want, your password, your email. On your Faceit profile you can just add your avatar, you can add your cover picture, you can basically see the games that you play, you can see the hubs that you joined, you can see also the game highlights if you're streaming, you have the teams, friend list, you can connect your social networks, about, posts. Also you have the option to upgrade your Faceit account from normal Faceit to Faceit Premium, and you have access to all premium matchmaking, premium leagues and ladders, premium tournaments, advanced statistics, etc. You can see actually the elo of other players, your own elo, but you don't need to upgrade to premium in order to play Valorant on Faceit. PUBG, as you can see, have the full integration on Faceit. They have the matchmaking, they have the hubs, they have tournaments, and they have teams. Basically, you can create a PUBG team or Valorant team and just compete in different tournaments on Faceit. In this tab right here, you can browse the tournaments that are being played on Faceit. In hubs, you have the community organized hubs, which you can join and compete with other professional players. There are different hubs which you can join in and compete with others. Some hubs require you to be from a certain country, the other hubs require you to be a certain level on Faceit in that particular game. And for PUBG, since it is fully integrated on Faceit, you have the PUBG matchmaking, basically a separate rank from the in-game rank. So the Valorant rank does not impact your Faceit elo, your Faceit rank, your Faceit skill level, and your Faceit skill level and rank doesn't even matter in Valorant rank. So they are two separate entities. So in Faceit matchmaking, you have ladders, leagues, and basically you can compete in these leagues and ladders for certain prizes. For example, in Master League, the main prize for that month is 100,000 Faceit points. So if you finish that month, for example June, at the first place in Master League, you're going to get 100,000 Faceit points, which is like 100 euros. Your league is being determined by your elo. Basically, after winning or losing each match, you're getting or losing an elo based on teammates that you got in that match or the enemies that you're playing against. There are 1 to 10 levels, skill levels on Faceit for each game. So the maximum level is 10, but elo, there is no cap for elo. You can be 4,000 elo, 5,000 elo. So if you click play and you go to dashboard and you go to rankings, you're going to be taken to this page right here. You can see your European ranking or your region ranking. You can also see your skill level, and if you're premium, you will be able to see your elo. I'm unfortunately not a premium member of Faceit at the moment. In this way, like with Faceit rankings, you can just put your name out there. Basically, if you're first in this ladder, teams and organizations can easily notice you and see that you're actually a top tier player. They don't know if you're a really good player, if you're a team player, solo queue player. You still need to prove yourself in tournaments, maybe do some kind of a live streams, YouTube content, etc. But this is a really good way to get noticed by some tier 2 or tier 3 organizations and put your name out there. Prove yourself that you are the top tier Valorant player. And you also need to be extremely communicative, friendly. You need to be open-minded, open for all possibilities, all options. Don't be closed, learn how to speak. Communication and networking are the key if you want to go pro in any video game. You are your own manager. You are basically your business. You are the brand, and you need to put your brand out there. Your first step in order to become a professional Valorant player should be to reach the highest ranks on Faceit or Ranked Matchmaking when it comes out next week in Valorant. Then you can start searching for organizations, then you can start networking, start making a Twitch channel, YouTube channel, put your name out there, connect with other players in pugs, in different matches, like invite them, tell them, okay man, you played really good, you're the same rank as I am, maybe we should make a team, maybe we should play together. And you never know who will succeed in esports. Esports is like 95% skill and 5% luck. And that 5% luck will sometimes decide whether you're going to be a professional Valorant player or just a normal amateur player. So since Valorant doesn't have the full integration on the Faceit website, you're only able to compete in tournaments, and you basically compete for some Faceit points right now, but later on probably there are gonna be more tournaments, bigger tournaments for great prizes, so it is worth playing these tournaments with your teams if you already have teams. And in hubs, you can join different hubs in order to play against better and much more skilled players. Faceit is an extremely good way in which you can practice and learn the game faster, because this elo is not your elo or MMR from your actual game. I am level 3 because everybody starts at level 3 and 1000 elo. From there you're going up and down based on whether you win or lose the matches. On Faceit, it doesn't really matter if you have 20 kills, 30 kills, 500 kills, 5 million kills, or if you have 13 rounds, 15 rounds, 16, 20 rounds. Only thing that matters is whether you win or lose the game. And what is the elo of your team and elo of the enemy team. If the enemies have higher elo than you, you're going to win more elo for that one game. If the enemies have lower elo than you, you're going to win less elo. For an example, if the enemies have higher elo than you, you will also lose less elo. It is an extremely balanced system and really good elo and matchmaking system. That is why a lot of players from CSGO play Faceit. But on the other hand, we still don't know how will the ranked matchmaking in Valorant work. What did they change from closed beta? Closed beta matchmaking was fucked, in my opinion. Like, it was dog shit. It was really bad. Like, it was basically a copy paste of CSGO matchmaking, and that is not good. But if they implement top 200 or top 500 EU ladder, American ladder, whatever, any kind of ladder system where we can actually see the names of the players in game, like in, for example, League of Legends, where you have the challengers, top 200 challengers for that region, or we have the Grandmaster, Master tier, etc. That will be extremely good to prove yourself to other teams, organizations, and everybody will be playing the ranked matchmaking, including myself. But if they stick with the CSGO ranked matchmaking system, I highly suggest you to play Faceit and try to prove yourself here, because having some kind of ladder where your name can be out there, where other people can reach you, see you, where you can compete with the top tier players is mandatory if you want to become a professional player in that video game. Now the main question is, how do you actually join these hubs and play these ranked matchmaking games on Faceit, or however you wanna call them? Basically, on the search Faceit bar right here, you just need to type Valorant, and here you have the hubs. See all hubs, and you can see all the hubs in which you can compete. There are different hubs, like there is a Pro Division hubs, Scrim hubs, closed hubs, challenger hubs, and you need to advance through all of these hubs. For example, in order to play in Valorant Pro Division hub, you need to play first in a Pro Division open hub. In this hub, you need to reach a certain level, or to be the first or second or third in order to advance into the Pro Division hub. Also, there are some kind of prizes after each month where you can just earn the Faceit points. Right now, I think this is the best hub in which you can play, which is Valorant Pro Invite Division EU. Basically, you need to be invited in this hub in order to compete in it. And in order to get invited in this hub, you first need to play in Valorant Pro Open Division, Valorant Pro Challenger Division, and then you can advance to Pro Valorant Invite Division hub. In this hub, players are competing for like 2,500 points, which is like 100 euros is the main price in this hub. And you can also be invited by other players and other people from this hub. The length of these hub seasons is different from hub to hub. For example, the length in this hub is only 7 days. So basically, on every 7 days, you can earn 100,000 Faceit points, 100 euros, if you are first player in that hub. Faceit is mainly used in order to improve yourself really fast. Like, you're maybe level 3, 1000 elo, but you're playing against players that are basically charlatans. You know, I was the challenger player in closed beta, and you're probably going to get wrecked the first, I don't know, 100 games, but after 100 games you're going to pick up the strategies and tactics that I use myself against you or with you, and you are going to improve much faster than playing with iron players your whole life. If you're playing with iron players for the next, I don't know, 3 months, you will start beating iron players, you will start destroying them, but once you start playing against gold or platinum players, you will get shit on, because you don't have experience to play against those players. That is why people use Faceit. Become a better solo queue player. You will not become a better team player because you're not playing in a team environment, but you can prove yourself and show your name to the world. And along that, you can also earn the Faceit points, and with these points you can go to shop and buy some really cool stuff. Personally, I have over 3,000 or 4,000 CSGO and PUBG matches in total on Faceit. I used Faceit to compete my whole freaking life, and I played on this platform for like my whole professional career in CSGO and PUBG. The Faceit was the best way to prove yourself in those games, but I don't know if the Faceit will be the main platform to prove yourself in Valorant, because PUBG and CSGO don't have a really good in-game matchmaking system. So we still don't know what will happen the next week, because the next week Riot Games has announced that Valorant will come with the matchmaking rank system again. And we don't know what they changed. If they implemented the really good ranked matchmaking system in Valorant with top 200, 500, 100 ladders, if they implemented that type of system, that ladder system, then I highly recommend you to only play ranked matchmaking. If you're already playing solo queue and you don't have any teams and you don't have any networking, if you're still a new player trying to learn the game and try to get better, play the custom games, play the scrims, play the scrim hubs, and play ranked matchmaking to prove yourself and gain some popularity. Push your name out in the world. Try to make a brand out of yourself. You need to brand yourself as an asset to organizations. That is the only thing that organization, esports orgs actually care about. They care about what kind of asset are you for them. Are you a valuable asset for them? What are you bringing to the team when they sign you up? Prove yourself in ranked matchmaking in Valorant, and then the orgs will notice you, players will notice you, other people will want to play with you. And now I'm gonna just show you how this whole hub thingy works. Basically, you type in here Valorant, you see the hubs you wanna join, you simply click on the hub you want to join. You join that hub, there will be one button here like join that hub, and you'll have to type in your in-game tag, and you simply click on the play button right here. Now you can choose whether you want to go solo or with party. In some hubs you can play solo queue, in other hubs you can play duo queue. Like in this particular hub I think you can play only solo and duo. You are not able to play with more players than that. So right now I'm just gonna go solo straight into game. And now we wait for match to be found and for that alarm to be set. Now you can see the howling of the wolves. You click accept and you go straight into the match lobby room. Once the match room is ready, you're going to join the lobby against the other players. Every lobby has 2 captains. Those captains are going to ban and pick the maps. In order to play with other players and communicate with other players, you need to join their official Discord server. So basically you go to Valorant Pro Discord server and you join some random voice chat, and I'll tell them to join voice 89 on Discord. And then one of the captains will have to create a custom match inside of Valorant and invite all the players. It's not automated, it is still like in a beta phase, kind of alpha phase, you know, like it's not directly integrated into Faceit in the best way because there is no IP of the servers in Valorant and there is no way to create automatically those servers, so the players need to create the servers themselves. So it is not the best system, but it kind of works, you know. It's better than playing a stupid unrated matches. In unrated matches, you will learn nothing. Don't play unrated, play Faceit and play the ranked matchmaking when it comes out. If you already have team, play hubs with scrims. The best way to improve as a solo queue player is to play the Faceit matchmaking, Faceit solo queue hubs and ranked matchmaking in Valorant itself. Okay, now the captains have chosen the map to be Haven. We have the option to contact the admin if something goes wrong or some players are being toxic or abusive or something like that, or if the captains don't put the correct information after the game is done. And right now I'm just waiting for this guy to invite me in the actual game. It's a bit slower system in my opinion, like we still don't have anything automated, so we just need to deal it like it is, you know. But it's still much better than playing a stupid unrated matches, Spike Rush or something like that. You join the custom game with those players. Left side attackers, right side defenders, same as it is shown on the Faceit website. So these are the attackers, these are the defenders. After the match is finished, you type in the results. The results are being processed by the admins and the Faceit system, and you gain or lose elo depending on the elo that your team has and that your enemy has, or whether you won or lost that match. But remember, the first 1 to 2 months of matchmaking both on Faceit and in Valorant Ranked will be extremely unbalanced and hard. Try to learn, adapt and overcome any obstacle that is in front of you, and don't let the games, rank or other people bring your mentality down. Keep pushing for the stars and going forward no matter what. If I can believe in you, why can't you believe in yourself? I'm yours, one and only, Warden of the Valorant community. Thank you for watching and cut!